I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your boy TP. Today we are courtroom hopping into the courtroom of Judge Chad Crumb out of the state of Kansas. But also, after we leave Judge Crumb's courtroom, I'm going to share a traffic stop with you guys, which is from a couple years ago, I believe. And shout out to Sovereign Citizen Chronicles for sharing this video with me. But I wanted to share it with you guys. There's a traffic stop with a guy by the name of Devonte King. And from what I understand, this is something that he finds himself involved in all the time when it comes to his back and forth with the cops and the sovereign citizen lingo, the traveling thing. But I wanted to share it because it seemed very familiar to the young man I shared with you guys a couple weeks ago that claimed that he had gotten all these citations and nothing had happened to him, no warrants put out for his arrest, so on and so forth. So I wanted to share that as a little bit of bonus footage at the end after the proceeding. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys joining me as always. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this proceeding.
What is your name?
I am Brian. My family name is Wilkinson.
All right. We'll go on the record in State of Kansas versus Brian J. Wilkinson. Case number 25 CR 67. The state appears by County Attorney Darren Devaney. Mr. Wilkinson appears in person by Zoom. We're here for a first appearance. Mr. Wilkinson, you're appearing by a summons. I'm going to go over your charges with you. There are 3 counts, all alleged to have occurred on June 4th, 2024 in Butler County, Kansas. Count 1 alleges you were in unlawful possession of methamphetamine. That is a level 5 drug felony. Count 2 alleges you were in unlawful possession of paraphernalia for use. That is a Class B non-person misdemeanor. Count 3 is an allegation of possession of marijuana, also a Class B non-person misdemeanor. Do you understand what you've been charged with, Mr. Wilkinson?
I do not understand, Your Honor.
What don't you understand?
I had thought that this matter was already settled on the case that Mr. Watts was representing me for.
Okay, I'm not aware of that particular matter. That may have been a different case. I'm not sure.
Well, there wasn't a different case. I mean, I wasn't attacked and assaulted and kidnapped 2 different times, just one time.
Mr. Devaney, do you know anything about another case involving Mr. Wilkinson?
Let's see. Well, I know there's criminal history. I know he's a B on the grid. He has out of at least Butler County cases, we've got a driving while suspended, an old 23 traffic case that's closed. And then he has this open case now for possession of methamphetamine.
Do you know of, is there one where Mr. Watts representing that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of. Well, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I don't know, Mr. Wilkinson. That can be sorted out. Can you afford to hire an attorney to represent you?
I'm sui juris.
Excuse me?
I'm sui juris, and I would appreciate it, Your Honor, if you would recite your oath of office, your delegation of authority order, and your bond information.
I'm not going to do that, Mr. Wilkinson. Can you afford to hire an attorney?
I am not a ward of the court. I'm not an idiot. I know how to speak for myself.
Okay. Do you wish to represent yourself?
Well, I am myself. I can't represent myself, but yes, I will be talking for myself.
All right. You understand you have a right to have an attorney represent you on this case?
Yeah, but that makes me a ward of the court. If I am seen as too stupid to talk for myself,
Do you
if I
understand
have,
that if you can't afford an attorney to represent you, one would be appointed for you?
I also understand that all attorneys' first duty is for the court and not for their clients. So
Do you
I wouldn't
understand
want.
you have that right, Mr. Wilkinson?
Um, I do understand my rights. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
I'm going to go ahead and appoint James Watts to represent you if you think that he's represented you on something that may be in line with this case. So he'll be
Yeah.
with you when you appear back in front of me, and that'll be on my preliminary hearing control docket. Do you have something to write with, Mr.
Yes,
Wilkinson?
sir.
All right. Your
Yes,
court date will be in front of me by Zoom on May the 19th at 2:30.
May 19th, 2:30 p.m.
That's correct. Do you have Mr.
Okay.
Watts's contact information?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. You might contact his office and let them know that court date. We need to set
Okay.
a bond. Mr. Devonte, what's your recommendation for bond?
The defendant does appear here voluntarily by summons here today, so I'd request a $10,000 OR bond for the defendant.
What was the amount?
$10,000.
All right, I'll set a $10,000 OR bond. He'll need to be processed, I'm assuming.
Well, he initially had a first appearance back on June 5th of 24 at 1:30. At that point, we were waiting on KBI Labs and we released him. So I believe he's actually been arrested and processed.
Okay.
He just needs to come to 201 West Pine. If he can make it here today before 5, that's great. If not, probably on Monday to come up to the front desk so he can sign his bond.
All right, Mr. Wilkinson, can you make it up to the Judicial Center this afternoon to sign your OR bond?
It'll probably need to be Monday, Your Honor.
Well, guys, we have come to the end of our court proceeding with Judge Crumb and Mr. Wilkinson. And as we can see, Mr. Wilkinson is there for possession of meth and a couple of other charges. He talked about being attacked, assaulted, and kidnapped. And basically, he's talking about the arrest. We hear sovereign citizens say that all the time about being taken against their will. But I want to say, props to Judge Crumb for really trying to help Mr. Wilkinson out. And what I mean by that is really he doesn't want any representation because he feels like there's a conspiracy going on. The attorneys are working with the courthouse. But Judge Crumb, using wisdom, said, listen, let me appoint you Attorney Watts since you brought him up and seemed to be, and he didn't say all of this, but in so many words, what he was saying was, let me, give you Attorney Watts. He can help you out because you can clearly see by listening to him talk, it's not going to be a good thing for him to represent himself. And if the whole, court system was always conspiring against you, and I'm not saying that every courthouse you go in, that every judge is trying to do the right thing and every prosecutor and that even every defense attorney, but a lot of times that's not necessarily the case. If that was the case, the judge wouldn't have tried to help him in this way. He would have been like, all right, just go ahead and go pro se and, basically find yourself in a jam. But the way he kind of, used his own words of talking about, how Attorney Watts represented him before and saying, listen, let me give you somebody you're comfortable with. I thought that was great. He got hit with the $10,000 OR bond. Basically, he has to go down there, sign. It's basically like a promise to appear. But if he don't show up, then we know that warrant will be issued for him. But with that being said, guys, we got one more video for you, and that's going to be that traffic stop of Devonte King. So let's go ahead and check that out.
All right, I'm pulled over by North Platte Police. They at my window right now.
You got driver's license, registration, insurance?
Do you understand what's on my property?
Okay.
Do you understand that it's private property?
What's your name, buddy?
You can call.
Can you roll the window down just far enough for me?
You can call me Mr.
Or
King.
place your left hand on the steering wheel while you hold your phone.
Sir.
Can you just keep your left hand where I can see it?
Sir, you are depriving me of liberty right now.
9-3 at quarter. 9-3. 1089, please. Okay, do you have driver's license, registration, insurance?
Sir, why would I have that? Why would I need that?
Okay.
Do you understand that this is
correct?
private property?
Okay.
If you know my name, why you asking me that? Okay, what's your name? Give me your first name.
Mine?
Matter of fact. Damn, my paper in my other car. I just filed the lawsuit 3 days ago, Friday, against the North Platte Police Department for the same thing. This is going to the judge, so I just want you to know that. What's your first name? Toby?
Yeah.
He's in the lawsuit with Kayla Reed, my girlfriend, doing the same thing, depriving me of liberty. I'm just using the road.
Okay, I'm in that lawsuit.
I'm using the road, going from point A to point B. He's putting motor vehicle codes on me and my property. They don't apply. Private property.
Are you gonna engage with me in this conversation?
I have no reason to talk to you.
Okay.
You are depriving me of liberty. You are depriving me of rights. I'm going to file a lawsuit as soon as I leave tomorrow.
You have to comply to a certain extent. Okay.
All right, I'm listening. Go ahead. The camera is too.
I do need.
Did you read my notice right there?
I do need. No.
Sir, I do not drive.
Take it back if you want.
He's not interested in my notice. Give it to
I am
me.
interested in your driver's license, your registration, and insurance.
So listen, okay, just listen. What is you gonna do? Like, I'm gonna file a lawsuit. I'm never getting drive. Listen, I'm never getting driver's license. I'm never getting registration. I'm never getting insurance.
Well, that's funny. Last time I checked, this car was registered.
Ain't none of my cars registered. Look at my YouTube channel. Look at my YouTube channel. All right, keep talking. My car is not registered, so what's wrong with you? It's an automobile. It's not a motor vehicle. It's mine. It's private property, and you are trespassing. He's trespassing. Toby Smith is trespassing. What's up?
Okay.
Can I get my notice back? My card right there, my statement. That's my statement that you ignoring, that you don't read.
Okay.
Do you know what a motor vehicle is? Are you under the color of law? He don't even know what a motor vehicle is. Work for the police. He got a gun. I'm doing everything under duress. Under the Constitution, I'm not complying with this guy. You know my name. You know my name.
Address.
You a clown. You know my address.
I don't know your address. I don't know why I would know your address.
Bro, y'all ride past my house every day.
How do you spell Devonte? Okay, this can go easy or it can go.
I'm trying to get a piece of paper. Devonte. It could go easy or not. I will see you in court. I'm not scared of you, bro. I'm finna ride around all day, every day, take my liberty away. That's just gonna be another lawsuit. Bro, listen, I'm taking y'all to court every time. Every time. Do you know what a motor vehicle is? No. Go ahead.
You understand why we have to have registrations and such?
Listen, that is a motor vehicle code for commercial purposes.
No.
This is private property. I own it. I paid for it. Did you pay for it? No. Did the police department pay for it? No. Did the state of Nebraska pay for it? No. You are a clown, dude.
You gonna call me names or you gonna let me talk?
Because you are depriving me of liberty right now. You are depriving me of rights right now.
Without paying those taxes.
I do not have to pay any taxes on my property.
Right,
it's my property.
What's your date of birth, Devonte?
You trying to coerce me and conspire to make me pay taxes on my property. I will see you in federal court. Don't you, bro? Tomorrow, listen. I swear to God, tomorrow I'm going to the federal court for Toby Smith.
Okay.
100%. I'm uploading my YouTube video tomorrow with this car at the federal court.
What's
you
your
a clown.
channel? Can I watch it?
Y'all already watch it. They already called the police.
No, what's your YouTube
I just said it, bro.
Okay.
What else do you want?
You care if I subscribe?
What?
Well, you're gonna get a citation. Just please don't reach around.
No, I'm looking for my keys. I'm just bro. Come on, man. Why? What, bro? I'm going to the federal court tomorrow. Why would I need to hurt you, harm you, or anything?
I just don't.
You is depriving me of liberty. You shouldn't stop me. Why is you stopping me? Talking about a motor vehicle. You see it's no trespassing. You see it's no trespassing on the back. I do not have to have a driver's license, bro. What is wrong with you? You crazy, bro. I'm gonna listen forever, every day. Y'all gonna see me every day. I got 2 cars. I got a white Toyota Corolla and I got this Corolla. Y'all gonna see me every day. I'm gonna file a lawsuit every day. Y'all depriving me of liberty. I don't want to hear a motor vehicle code.
I got one thing to say real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay. You're just gonna keep getting citations. Now I'm gonna
keep giving them to me.
Citation right now.
Keep giving them to me.
Are you gonna sign it?
Of course.
Okay. Let me go get that.
Hey, listen. Under duress, I'm gonna sign it. You have a gun. You have ammo. Like, come on, I gotta sign it, bro. You got handcuffs. I gotta sign it. This is for the courts. This is going on my YouTube channel. I'm only signing it because he's forcing me to sign it. No one else can pull me over and threaten me
I'm gonna be
and
back with that citation, okay?
force me to sign a citation. Private property. No trespassing. He's trespassing. All of them are trespassing. It's coercion, bro. I'm not worried, bro. I'm not none of that, bro. Tell them, bro, y'all depriving me of liberty. Y'all depriving me of rights, bro. Do not be scared. Do not let them take your rights away. You do not understand.
Devonte, I need to get the VIN off of this.
You do not need to. If you illegally search my car, go ahead. Listen, I do not consent. Let me say something on the camera. Okay. Go ahead.
I can get the VIN, and I will get the VIN, okay? You'll either have to move your sign off the VIN up there, or I'll have to get it out of the door.
Listen, I do not consent. And
this is a topic for conversation.
Okay.
I'm getting that VIN.
I'm not.
Can I get it in the door,
I'm not.
or can I get it there?
I'm not conversating, bro. I gotta say something for the camera.
Okay.
I do not consent against the Fourth Amendment.
Obstruction. Okay.
Listen, I'm not. How am I obstructing?
So I can get the VIN number.
I'm obstructing because he want me to open my door against my will. Go ahead. Okay. He just opened my door against my will. He's searching my car. Todd Smith. Oh, Sarah Jones right there. Yes. Toby Smith and Sarah Jones. Depriving me of rights right now. I will be at the federal courthouse tomorrow. You a clown. You don't even know what a motor vehicle is. Both of y'all. That's what a motor vehicle is. What y'all doing? Extorting people for money. Fuck is wrong with you, clown? The same officer who just pulled me over.
Keep your hands up, okay? All right, I told you not to drive and you drove off, right?
I don't drive, sir. I'm being deprived of filing lawsuits. He's claiming I'm driving, no proof.
Now, do you have a driver's license in any state whatsoever?
Sir, I do not.
Simple yes or no.
Sir, I do not drive. I'm not a commercial driver.
You have no driver's license?
I do not drive, sir. I'm in my property that I pay for. I do not drive.
Okay.
Can you give me a chance to fight my case in court? Can you give me a chance to file my court case tomorrow?
Stop driving.
I do not, sir. If it was a motor vehicle, it would be registered with the state. I do not drive.
By definition, it is a motor vehicle.
Bro.
Okay.
I do not drive, sir. I'm going to repeat that over and over. You are depriving me of rights. You are depriving me of liberty. I'm trying to go file my lawsuit. I'm trying to fight my case in court. I'm trying to go home. I have the right to use the roads under life or liberty. And I can't use the road to go handle business. I can't do anything. You see this, Judge? Todd, what's your name? Toby Smith. Okay, I got it on video, the last video. I'm filing my lawsuit. I can't use the roads to go handle business. That's what this officer is saying. I can't go home. He already extorted me with a ticket. Okay.
How did I extort you?
This is extortion. I don't know what your definition of motor vehicle is, but I do not drive. So.
Well, this meets my definition.
It meets his definition, so that's fine.
My definition, but the definition of
the
state of Nebraska.
Okay, so he's claiming I'm driving. I'm in my property.
Step out of the vehicle for me.
All right, just 1 second. 1 second. Let me text my girlfriend. All right, I just got out the county jail. My bond was $250, no operator's license, and no proof of insurance. Okay? But man, as I tell y'all all the time, man, it's a scare tactic. I'm not getting licensed. I'm not getting registration. I'm not.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of our traffic stop dealing with Devonte King, and as we can see off the top, you know, he's kind of, you know, talking junk to the police officer. He says, listen, I have a lawsuit against the department already. My girlfriend has a lawsuit against you, you know, talking about the officer, Toby Smith. And I believe he brought up the lady that ended up coming at the end, the officer, Susan. But, you know, he brought up his YouTube channel. And, you know, some of it seems like he's doing it for attention, but it also definitely seems like he believes in what he's saying. Definitely got his sovereign citizen head on. Me personally, I feel that he's playing a dangerous game because, one, you know, he's building up tension. There's tension being built between he and the officers. We see this particular officer, Toby, says to him several times about, hey, let me see your hands or this and that. And we know sometimes what that can lead to when dealing with police officers. So to me, he's playing a real dangerous game, and they seem to know him, but you know, we don't know how long this has been going on and how aggravated they could be getting with him, and if this can turn deadly. We pray that that doesn't happen, but I think he's playing somewhat of a dangerous game. But we see that he does end up getting arrested for not having the proper documents, but he gets right out. You know, he says he's had he says he only had a $250 bond, or maybe it could have been a promise to appear. Maybe he could have been lying. I don't think he would really lie about that, but we see he gets out, and he mentioned in the video about he has 2 Toyota Corollas, and he definitely was standing in front of a Toyota Corolla looking like he was going to be able to drive off. And that's the part I don't understand with a lot of this stuff is, you know, how are they able to drive off and still hold on to the car after, you know, the car's been taken and they don't have the proper documents? Because where I live, you know, most of the time the car will get towed to like a towing place, and I think you have to show, if I'm not mistaken, proper documents to get it back, you know, or at least have it towed to your house. But it looks like he was getting ready to drive off. But nonetheless, like I said, it's from an older traffic stop. I tried to find this guy's YouTube channel. I couldn't, because I wanted to see what other things he had up there. But hopefully he, you know, he gets his stuff together, and this tension that he has with the cops, it stops before something crazy ends up happening. But with that being said, I know the commentary on this one for both videos was a little long, but I just wanted to get those points out and just say thank you guys. This is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And for now, guys, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. I appreciate you guys, and God bless.